Test, test. I think we're live. Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here. And no! I just made a big mistake. Okay. I just spilled water everywhere. That's a good start. Yeah, what do I do now? That wasn't planned. Yeah, guys, for anybody wondering, I started the stream, got excited, spilled my bottle of water everywhere. So there's water, like, it's about half a liter. However, it's splashed. My bottle that I have, it just exploded on the floor. It's still alive, but damn. Yeah. Problem solving. I think I'm just gonna have to let it slide and accept my pool of water for now. Oh, that was dumb. Get a cloth, okay, but then I have to okay. Problem solving. There we go. All right. I'll just use this right here. Okay, so that was not part of the plan. What I wanted to talk about today was things doing good. Bitcoin right now is actually at a monthly high level, and things are pumping out of proportion. And right now, we are very close, actually ridiculously close, to one of the critical levels I talked about before, right? We talked before about when it hits 25,000, well, then I don't have to go for my giveaway. And as it currently stands, well, we're one slight little push away from it. We're actually above the critical resistance, which we talked about in, I believe, the previous video. Yesterday, we covered this right here. And what we basically stated was the moment that we get a 4-hour close above this specific resistance, well, I get excited. All right, you can look at it right here. Let's actually go over to a 1-hour tab. And while you guys wait for that to load, I'm going to just quickly keep cleaning up here, because that was funny. So for anybody wondering what happened at the start here, I guess it's a good pump. Yeah, it's good enough. It's 75% dry. Good enough. Okay, actually, never mind. We might already be good in about 17 minutes from now. Why am I saying that? Well, as we discussed before, we want to get ourselves a beautiful breakout with confirmation. Over on the 1 hour, though, we've actually already gotten that confirmation, it seems like right now. It actually seems that we've gotten this 1 hour confirmation, which is basically a break of the previous resistance here at roughly $24.2 thousand. We got ourselves a close at, let's see over at the top, you can see here the close level. We got ourselves a close at $24.4-ish thousand. Right now, the highest point which we hit was $24.7 thousand. Keep in mind that on some other exchanges, these prices might vary a little bit. And here you can see this one went as high as, let's see here, okay, 24.7 as well. But if you kind of scroll through the exchanges, you might find an exchange that actually had an outlier that's a couple $100 higher or so. Then again, the reason I'm saying that this is a critical but not conclusive breakout just quite yet, so to speak, is because we got ourselves the breakout candle. But I like to wait for some sort of confirming candle, and that can be either a 1 hour confirmation, which means that this next candle is green and closes that way, which can happen in 16 minutes from now, or we get ourselves the basically the breakout over on a 4-hour tab, which would be a little bit of a stronger confirmation that we're actually breaking through. Now, this breakthrough is continuing on Ethereum, on XRP, on any pair, basically. As for all of these, we've hit monthly high levels right now. XRP, I think, is still about 0.6 cents or so below its monthly high level. And we can see here Ethereum, for example, which I keep talking about for you guys. Ethereum right now is, again, in a critical zone as well, where every single one of these yellow boxes, or orange boxes, I should say, it showcases a critical resistance / support area for Ethereum. And what we're noticing now is you can actually see a little bit of a bullish pennant in the price action right now. We can see that that's forming right now. If I just quickly draw it in for y'all, you can see we have a little bit of a bullish pennant forming here over on Ethereum, which again usually breaks out towards the top side. But just logically watching it as well, if Bitcoin is continuing on some very bullish action, which we can all confirm that it is, and Ethereum is struggling to surpass its high that it had yesterday or 2 days ago actually. Well, most likely, if Bitcoin continues with the momentum, it is it's almost certain that Ethereum is going to continue with that too, right? It's just kind of logical in my own opinion. But yeah, things are moving pretty damn good right now for Bitcoin, and it's kind of funny to me how it's moving pretty much in unison with what we expected a little while earlier as well. I told you guys the moment that I'm going long, right, which is right here. The moment we had an RSI over in the oversold territory and actually hit the bottom of our channel. But if you guys look back at the video that I made for y'all yesterday, let me quickly go ahead and check back the information. I have a lot of tabs open here. Damn. God damn, I have a lot of tabs open. Is it behind here? No. Okay, let's go back. Let's see where I had this tab open. Do I have even more? I have even more. I have so many tabs open today, guys. If you're watching this, by the way, make sure you press that like button right now. All right? Why not? It doesn't hurt. There's no negative side to it. And, you know, it's the first stream in a little while. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Again, I'm actually seeing now, we have a chat, of course. I'm going out with my story, but we have a chat. So welcome, Lassie. I still know how you pronounce your name. Les, welcome back. Tommy. Good seeing you again, man. It's been a while since I've seen you comment. We have Harrison, we have Darcy, we have Johnny English, nice. David Degley, easy. Antoinette, funny Kirk, what's up? Leo, Nanestut Boy, Icy, welcome. Claude Vlog, welcome. Corey, Viv McGreevy, welcome. Go Corey again, Tommy again. Buddy Spirits and Cigar. Wow, it's been a long time. How you been, bro? It's been a very long time. It's cool to see you guys again in the chat box. Welcome. Eddie, what about me? What's up, Eddie? From New York. Hey, where you guys are watching from? We always start the stream that way. I forgot. Where you guys are watching from? Let me know in the chat box. So, what I covered in my video yesterday was this right here. Historically, accurate Bitcoin metric exits buy zone in unprecedented 2022 bear market. Now, this I covered, plus... this I did not cover. Sorry, guys. This is the wrong one. This I covered. I'm not sure why I was reading that like I was thinking like this is so confusing and this is not what I thought about. This one I covered yesterday. Sorry, a little oopsie. This 11-year-old Bitcoin indicator shows reversal. And check it out. So what we covered was 11 years of Bitcoin action, basically, on a logarithmic chart. And what it showcases is every single time that the RSI has gotten into overbought or oversold territory, right? If we just keep a little tab on that and buy every single time that the RSI, and this is actually a 2-week index, but it doesn't really matter too much. This is actually a 2-week chart on, I guess, a Bitcoin to US dollar index. It could be that this is a summary of all the different Bitcoin exchanges, basically. But what it showcases is if you bought every single time that the RSI got into oversold territory, which in this case here, over the last 10 years, it got to 4 times, or you sold every single time the RSI, the relative strength index, came into overbought territory. Well, every single time would have been a juicy trade. And if you guys remember, I showed you this a couple different times, right? That over on many different time frames, if you just trade the RSI, I think it's honestly one of the strongest indicators in at least crypto. It's actually in stocks and indices as well. But in crypto, it's one of the strongest indicators. Just take a look at this, for example. July 12th, RSI showing oversold. Look at that beautiful bottom. Look at that beautiful bottom. Here, July 26th, look at that beautiful bottom which it formed. I like saying that, beautiful bottom. Then look at it right here, June 30th. Look at that beautiful bottom at $18.6 thousand per Bitcoin. And you can continue on. RSI oversold territory. Look at that beautiful bottom at 17.6. Now, in some cases here, you might actually get faked out. Here, for example, June 13th, it was a beautiful bottom, but it only lasted for about a day and a half. So could you have taken advantage of this? Sure. But then it's a little bit of a more perfect game. Mostly, however, it's a really, really easy way to make a good freaking trade. And the higher of a time frame, the bigger the swing you can make. You know, if you're doing this on a 4-hour or 1 hour, usually it's more of a scalp. If you're doing this over on a weekly time frame, which we covered before as well, let me take you guys back. All right, if we take a look at this chart, for example, just as an example, right? This is over on a daily where we showcased, okay, we're going to most likely bounce back towards the upside. And as I've said for weeks right now, I'm expecting a relief rally, right? I said that for weeks now, I think, all the way towards $28,000. Here's one example of what I said I was expecting, and things are going well. We said this, I think, from June 13th on forward, the moment that we hit the bottom. We said I still expect a relief rally, and we actually backed that up by the Fibonacci, but I have to look exactly at which chart it is. So give me just a second to kind of scroll through this, and we'll see exactly what I mean with that. It could actually be the first one here. Let me kind of see. I think it's the first one. Yeah, here we go. So I told you guys I'm expecting a relief rally towards $27 or maybe even $28,000, which is the bottom that we formed when the RSI was in a lower point, a little dip, but also when Bitcoin had its critical dip after hitting a new all-time high in 2021. And if we take the Fibonacci level swing, basically the Fibonacci from the 2020 low of March 2020 all the way towards the all-time high that we had in November of 2021. If we take that, we can see, okay, one of the beautiful levels is 0.236 at $19,000. We made a beautiful bottom right there. It's logical to have one relief rally towards maybe $28,500 or so before potentially coming back down if this recession talk is indeed the truth. But just kind of basing up on the point at which I just made. If you bought every single time that the RSI got into oversold territory or close to it, just take a little bit of a look for yourself. All right, we got ourselves one juicy bottom, December 2018. Beautiful, with how many gains you could have made in the next couple of months. Then again, in March of 2020, you can see how crazy that would have gone, right? Or about a week ago or so, no, a couple weeks ago or so, at the end of June it started. Plus, of course, we had the Pi cycle indicator. You can actually see that one as well, which if you bought basic it up on that every single time would have also been beautiful. It showed or signaled basically, I think 2 weeks ago or so. If you bought purely because of that indicator, which I said everyone should go for, again, even though it's not financial advice, I said it's a high probability that it will win. You would have also made some juicy gains already, just basing it upon that indicator. Right now, we're up already about 31% or so in the last month, which, yeah, it's just beautiful. It's just really, really beautiful to watch, if you ask me. But yeah, let's see where you guys are all from and how you guys are all doing. Is my camera still doing okay? It's all doing good. We've been streaming for about 50 minutes, I think, 11 minutes. All good, all good. Let's see what else we got in the chat box. You guys saying, hey, hey, hey. What's up, boys? Things are looking promising since last. Yeah, things are doing really, really good. Things are looking really, really good. Put butter on it. Butter makes everything better. Not so sure what you're talking about. We got Philly. We got Australia. We got New York. Let's see. We got Holland. We got New York. Las Vegas, Detroit. Kern River Valley. I have no idea where that's supposed to be. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. XRP chart. To be honest with you, I think XRP is less exciting right now to watch than Bitcoin is. Purely because Bitcoin is on the crisp, on the verge of confirming the breakout which we wanted to have. And the moment that Bitcoin does confirm that breakout, again, we got ourselves a beautiful retest and are bouncing back upwards. I'm still expecting at least for Bitcoin when we're bouncing about 26.5 thousand. If we're going to continue on with the pump, that is, which we're going to get a confirmation for in a little bit, potentially already in 6 minutes. Yeah, that is most likely going to continue on towards the upside, honestly. As I said yesterday in my video, I'm still remaining bullish until we get a breakdown. And the breakdown will only start once we go below 23.5 thousand, where I'm expecting as the nearest zone 22.6. But as it currently stands, well, things were looking pretty good, and we had not broken out of the zone. As I said yesterday, right, the direction which this zone breaks, if it's upside or downside, is the area which I think we should be trading for. And if we broke towards the upside, I still expected about $25,000 as a baseline, with my second target at about 26.5, which is roughly around, let's say there. I can't see it perfectly, but let's say roughly around there. And with the bottom side, my first target being 22.5, and from there, it's the previous take profits, basically. So 21.7 and then $20,000. Which is what I would be watching for the downside. But again, we did not break out towards the downside. We came right back up. Right now, I'll break it towards the upside. So my first target is 25. Second target is 26.5, 26.7, somewhere in that ballpark. But yeah, we still need the confirmation for that to happen, though. There's actually a juicy amount of news that I have for you guys as well. It's actually pretty crazy. I've not been posting too many videos over the last couple of days, but honestly, the amount of news that has come out is mind-boggling. And honestly, XRP is one of the cryptos that's been on a beautiful path here. Someone's slapping with a salmon or something. Huh. But let's check out XRP. You guys are saying check out XRP. Is there something crazy going on? Let's check it out. Let's check it out. I shall check it out for y'all. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! What? Wait a minute! What? No! Wait! What's happening? Okay, I thought you guys were like, wait a minute, what? Sorry, I'm, woohoo! Look at that! What's going on? Wait a minute, wait. Hold up, wait a minute right there. What? Wait a minute, sorry, guys, I have to, what is going on? Whoa. Yo. Yo, I didn't see that, guys. I haven't looked at XRP for like 10 minutes. You can see here. I was looking at XRP about 12 minutes ago. Things were. What happened? Okay. So anybody that is an audio only, XRP just pumped to 40 cents roughly. Wait a minute. That means I might not have to do my giveaway, guys. I'm sorry for all the people that are waiting for the giveaway. Because if XRP reaches 40 cents, holy smokes, guys, let's watch this. I'm just quickly getting a tweet out. Holy smoke! What is this? I'm a little bit speechless. I'm a little bit speechless. What happened? It's gonna hit 40 cents? It is, right? It is. That saves me 2,500. No, it saves me 4.5 thousand XRP the moment that it hits 40 cents. All right? Everybody watch this very carefully. Because I was going to give away 4.5 thousand XRP unless it hit 40 cents this month. We have about 0.0000. I might just have to buy a freaking 5 million XRP just to get this price up there. All right? Pump! What is this? 40 cents. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on. 40 cents. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. What is this? Come on. Pump up. Come up. Pump up. Come on. Save me 1,000. How much would it be? Let's say, it's maybe $2,000. I don't know. Let's pump up. Let's go. All right. Otherwise, no. Come on. Other way. Go up. Guys, 4.5 thousand XRP on the line. Come. What is this? It's teasing me. What is this? Come on, guys. Come on. Let's go. Come on. No, other way. Other way. Let's go. Let's start pumping. Let's start pumping now. Okay. Guys, this is like the most teasing thing in the world. It might have actually already hit 40 cents on a couple of other places, but I kind of wanted to hit it here right now, purely for the meme of it. Let's quickly check this out. It might have literally not. What is this? No way. Let's see. Did it hit 40? It literally hit 0.39997. What is this? What is this sorcery that I'm watching right now? Come on. Come on. Get a pump going. All right. Serious mode again, guys. This is the 1 minute chart. All right. We are giving away $4.5 thousand if XRP did not hit 40 cents this month. I started that giveaway about 3 weeks ago, I think. I said, if XRP doesn't hit 40 cents this month, I'm giving away 4.5 thousand XRP, 2,500 for a Twitter follower, 2,000 for a Instagram follower, and I'd also give away $2,500, I think, if Bitcoin doesn't hit $25,000. So it's about, I think in total I'm going to do a $10,000 giveaway, but it depends on what. This is, I swear, somebody is doing this purely to mess with us, guys. Guys, somebody is messing with me. Somebody is messing with my emotions right now. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ooh. Come on. Come on. Guys, this is edging to the finest, huh? This is all right, guys, this is edging to the finest. I'm not sure what else to call this. Get that pump going already, man. What is this? It's 0.3999. Still full day ahead. Yeah, we have, of course, the 31st, but I want it to happen now. I mean, this is too fun. It's been freaking 10 minutes, and we're just at 0.399 for 10 freaking minutes. Get over that threshold. What is this resistance? Why didn't I say 0.399? Why did it have to be 40 cents? You gotta be kidding me. You have to be kidding me. Hey, anybody that's watching this chat box, if you have about $10 million laying around, Can somebody hit that buy button real quick? Just to quickly pump it up, you know? Never use an even number. You're right, though. I mean, logically, from my own, trading experience, I shouldn't say a lot. But it was actually about the idea that I thought it would just surpass 40 cents pretty easily. Because it didn't look to me as the major resistance. But this is like, no way. If it goes below 39 cents, I'm going to do something really radical. I'm going to mess some stuff up. I don't think, though. I think we're going to pump through, right? Guys, come on. Hey, by the way, I should actually notify you guys again. This is actually pretty critical. Can I go away for this tab for 1 second? We can, right? We can. So for anybody that's not yet over on Bybit, yes! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go, boys. Let's go. Why did I go away for 1 second? I don't know, but let's go! Woo! Let's go, guys. Actually, let's check out one of my trades and how it's going. Let's check this out over on my phone. I think we're over $100,000 in profit today, guys. Over on the XRP trade. Let's take a look at this. Oh, a VPN. Turn my VPN off. Let's check this out. My heart is beating a little faster, guys. I'm very excited. Let's check this out. We are at over $100,000 profit today, guys. Woo! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go. I think we'll still do the giveaway, though, guys. I'm going to give away $10,000 this month. Let's go! Let's go. Let's go. I'm excited, boys. Party time. Woo! I'm very freaking it's getting hot in here, guys. Holy smokes. I'm getting hot in here. Woo, what a crazy day. What happened to XRP? I had almost another bottle fell, but this one was empty, of course. Oh, this is crazy. I had a pretty big leverage trade open on XRP. As I said before, I thought that the moment that we pass, we'd go pretty hard. But I honestly wanted to take it for a small move. And I stepped back for a little bit, not doing anything. And all of a sudden, we're pumping like crazy. Damn. Wow. I'm at a loss for words a little bit. CMDR says focus. We're good, bro. I'm not so sure what exactly to focus on. We're good. Whew. Wow. Yeah. Okay. I have to recoup a little bit. Yeah, I have to recoup a little bit. Let me take a sip of water. Ooh, let's recoup. Let's rethink everything. Let's rethink. What is this? Is a surprise, man. This is like a birthday gift. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure who's controlling their little digity fingers to make me happy today, but damn. Retest time, huh? Yeah, retest time, I suppose. Retest time. Things can only last so long. There we go. For anybody asking me, what is the thought process that is going into this one right now? I'm too mesmerized to even speak. My mind is too much blown. I was gonna talk about the Bitcoin breakout, and then you guys are saying, show the XRP chart. I'm like, oh, these dumbasses. It's up like it's up almost nothing. Bitcoin is the fun one that's breaking out right now. Why are these guys tempting me to keep looking at it when nothing's happening? To all of a sudden see this, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's really nice, guys. You guys are nice peoples, man. That was good. That was good. I, I didn't believe any of you guys. I was like, why are these guys doing this dumbass stuff? I was like, what is this? You guys kept saying, check XRP. I'm like, no. Bitcoin is the one we have to watch right now. These fools. No, but you guys are the geniuses. I was the fool. All right? Fool. The joke's on me for sure. I have to take this L. This is funny. I'm going to quickly send a little telegram out. Wow, what a day. 40.5 cents. Oh, you guys, we have a Dusty BC scammer in the chat. Why are you saying hi, hey even? What is this? So for anybody that's unfamiliar, all right? That WhatsApp thing, that's a fake, that's a scammer, all right? That's somebody who's trying to steal your money. So if you ever see the WhatsApp number with stuff, it's a scammer trying to steal your stuff, all right? It's not me. I'm not going to ever send you a number to text. I'm not going to ever DM you or anything. It's a fake. Just so you guys know. Kung Fu says, you need another mod to take care of them? Yeah, Kung Fu. I think you're a genius. I'll make you a moderator as well. I think you're always, at least you're almost always there, I think. Yeah, I think you're a good guy. Told me, how are you not a moderator? I thought you were always a moderator before as well. Because again, guys, give me 1 second. Maybe I can find it. So I have a notepad, right? And I told the chat, I'm gonna write a name down that I'll never take off again. And I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but it says Tommy Roos. It's like the other way around, right? I wrote your name. Yeah, I wrote your name down. I told you, it's never coming off my piece of paper, my boy. And that was probably a couple months ago, maybe at least a month ago. I've not streamed for at least a month, I think. I've been, Again, guys, if I tell you, if I ever recognize your name, I never forget, I've written this name down, and it never coming off my piece of paper. So, yeah, it's still here. So, maybe we should write another name down, and, I don't know, I'll remember that name forever. Tristan, what's up, man? What's up? So, XP just got a crazy pump. I'm a little bit in a loss of words. I'm going to share the stream real quick over on Twitter and maybe my Telegram even, because I'm a little bit confused right now. XP coming back down below 40 cents. I'm not so sure what's causing this pump. Give me about 1 minute, and then I'm gonna go through every single social media piece and find out exactly what is causing this. Is there some whale movement? Is there something crazy? My honest thought would have been, okay, XRP's new report, the Q2 report, might be what's causing a little bit of this right now. But then I'm thinking, no, it's too late. Right? Because that should have been yesterday or the day before. Because I think it came out the 29th somewhere in the morning. So then I'm thinking it's about a day late for that pump to happen. It's not logical. Rover says the Saudis are buying Bitcoin. I'll take a look at that in just a second. Let's see if this is actually true. Let me check it out on my phone. My phone is quicker than my laptop for some reason. Saudi Bitcoin. Let's see if this is actually if there's any truth to that. Crypto insiders stuck in Saudi Arabia over North Korean conference. That's not what I want to talk about. Okay, no confirmation on that regard. Okay, give me 1 second to share it over on Telegram, and then we're going to go on a research spree. Guys, if you're watching this right now, as I said before, even though XRP hit 40 cents, and so my official Twitter giveaway is gone, I will announce for you guys in a couple of days a $10,000 giveaway, or roughly around 25,000 XRP maybe, that I'm going to give away. I'm not sure if we're going to do XRP or dollars, maybe it's USDT, maybe it's XRP, depends on what you guys want. But if you're watching this stream right now, all I ask for you guys, just to support, all right, is to press that like button. That's it. That's all you have to do. Not to enter. To enter, we'll come to. But just to support a little bit. We're pumping. We're doing good. Having a fun day. Hopefully you guys too. Moonman says, what's up? What's up, boys? Make sure you press that like button. Help support the channel and give me a good feeling in my belly. You know, let me be able to go home back to my family without being a disappointment. You know, thank you very much. Let's go, guys. Let's go. What is this? What a day this is, huh? What a day this is. XRP is better in my opinion. Most cryptos are. Yeah, but I mean, if we do USDT, it's easier to sort out, and people can still convert it to XRP if they want to themselves, I guess. But we'll see. It doesn't matter too much. You know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. You got to know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. What platform you use? Bybit, I personally use. Link is down below. Sometimes I use KuCoin for some stuff. If there's not a link down below for it, I probably don't use it. However, my stream links, I still have to update a little bit because they're not perfect. But over on my YouTube videos, they're usually the way that it goes. Let me also put for you guys a link to my Telegram. ETH Classic is up. Yeah, so ETH Classic was actually one of the picks we gave, I think, a week and a half ago or so. The reason ETH Classic is up is logical. The more closer you get to the merge, which is supposedly happening mid-September, the closer you are to all these Ethereum relatives pumping. So a Matic or an Ethereum Classic, and there's a whole bunch of them. We talked about that before. Sean Campbell, what's up, man? Long time no see. Tommy says, gave your referral to a friend yesterday. Oh, thank you very much, my friend. I didn't see anybody sign up yesterday, but okay. No, just kidding. Oh, what a great day today is. What happened to XRP, though? We're going to look. Okay, I'm going to go on a little research spree. While you guys check this out, I'm going to go look through every single thing I can find. So let's go over this. Fun fact. You know how many people just unfollowed me because they cannot win the giveaway anymore? I'm just going to announce a bigger giveaway soon. Don't worry about it, guys. Okay. Let's go over a couple of different things. So first, let's check out on-chain for XRP. Okay. Let's check this out. Let's see if there's anything crazy happening to XRP right now that's causing this. We also type in XRP news. No, everybody's talking about the pump. Okay. Let's see XRP transactions. Let's take a look at it. Some crazy transaction just came in. Just give it a second. We have to quickly look through a couple of different places. What I'm doing, if you're wondering, is checking out exactly what could have caused this XRP pump. Sometimes you can find it through on-chain, just to see, hey, this or that guy moved a lot of money, which makes things logical. Sometimes you can't really find anything too out of the ordinary in there. Sometimes there's too much movement, so you cannot deduce anything. Because obviously, the more that the price is moving, the more volatile it gets, the more transactions every single second, the more difficult it becomes to find things. Because logically, it could be for XRP, right? It could be Ripple pushing the ODL floodgates open for a couple minutes, for example, and or let's not say the ODL floodgates. Let's just say Ripple pushing this for a little second. We actually just got some confirmation that Ripple is buying a lot of stuff back, right? It could have to do a lot with Ripple, but it could also be 0% connected to what Ripple is doing right now. So XRP at 1.1 billion XRP volume right now. I'm not seeing any crazy transactions. The biggest transaction we had is 30.7 million XRP, which is big, but to be honest with you, not that crazy. And that transaction was about 11 hours ago. That was, let's see where it went to and where it came from. That's the biggest transaction we've had in the last 24 hours. Okay, this Explorer sucks. It's hard to find exactly where it came from. Okay, I'm having struggles to find exactly where it came from. We can check the account though, but what's that going to do? It has 21 million XRP inside. $8 million. Okay, so in terms of big whales, there's no movement of 100 million XRP causing this to happen right now. So we could kind of skip that one. Somebody says Gary Gensler buying XRP. That's funny. Also, SBI just renewed their contract with ODL functionality yesterday. I think it was actually the day before that, but yeah. I did not cover that in the video yet. I have it open though. I have so much stuff open. I've just been traveling a lot. If you guys, pumping. Just been traveling a lot, and that actually really makes it difficult to cover the videos properly. Specifically, if you don't have the best of the best internet and whatnot. I'm kind of jolted, I guess, that I was right with my XRP 40 cents thing. Dumping again. Okay, let's check this out. Okay, so let's continue on with the search. So what I was checking out, by the way, was on Blockchair, specifically this time around. We were just checking out if there's any crazy transactions going on, and we found nothing out of the ordinary, at least nothing too much. One thing you can always do is check out whale alerts, see if there's any crazy whale transactions made. But I think, honestly, we have to check out XRP to BTC, like you guys suggested. See if we can find some breakout in there, some hidden something, maybe. Check this out. Give it a second. Yeah, just a juicy pump. Oh, hey, look at that. One of my resistances, I guess. I have not checked this chart out in a little while. But I guess this is just from what we drew in maybe a couple weeks ago or so, maybe a couple months ago, because I've not visited this in a long time. And we're actually, we faced some resistance at the exact level which we expected to. Had actually a little bounce off of that again. You see how critical support and resistances are, guys. We I guess, broke out from our little quote-unquote zone that we've been in for a little while. We broke out after, I guess, maybe potentially taking out this high. We'll check this out in just a second. Let's quickly put down one little marker at roughly there. And then we'll see in just a second how much of a top this was. Because, of course, it's a 1 minute chart. Makes things a little bit more difficult. Let's check out an hourly, I guess. Okay, so yeah, we're actually... Yeah, it's definitely a local high and a historical bottom. This is definitely a very nice, I guess, inflection point. Over on this one, again, my lesson of RSI also works nicely. Even though this is a 1 hour RSI, which I don't personally do anything with, it proves its point, though. And this might actually just be a moving average, by the way. Because I thought, hey, this is my line. Or is it the line from the pi cycle bottom? Doesn't feel that way. Just might be a normal moving average. No, it might be the line from the pi cycle bottom. I think it is. Okay, so that one is actually less strong. To be honest with you guys, the pi cycle bottom for XRP to Bitcoin, it doesn't work as well. Specifically for anything other than Bitcoin, it doesn't work that well. But let's quickly check it out. Yeah. I guess you could have made juicy profits with it by trading it every single time consistently. But I think it's just best for Bitcoin and left for Bitcoin only. Okay, why is this guy spamming us in Korean? We got any Koreans in the chat that can read whatever he's spamming? AMM says, it'll be the billionaire lottery winner buying up some XRP. Had to sell... Okay, that's pretty sad. The timing is suspicious. Monthly candle closes tomorrow. Weekend pumps are usually manipulation. So the thing about weekend pumps is that they usually come back to fill the gap. Uh-oh, I just touched my charger. I think we're good. There's usually a little pump and dump where it fills back the gap. So it's not manipulation necessarily. It's optimism. But realism sets in the moment that Monday comes very close. So it gets a little pump going, gets a little dump going, and usually at just before the end of Sunday, it comes back down to the level at which the Friday ended, so to speak, to basically get back towards the exact same level, to start the month off without a gap. And the interesting part about that one, as we've covered a multitude of times before in the past, is that people seem to think, oh no, the weekend is pump time because the pump start is pump time. Well, sometimes it's pump time, sometimes it's dump time. You can't really know up front. I have a little gadget I just found. I need a little van to cool myself off. It's a van, but it's very small. Have you guys ever seen this before? Such a thing? So is the timing suspicious? No. I would say every single month it happens like this, right? Every single month it happens where you get a crazy, so I guess a crazy movement just before the end of the month close. Specifically in this case here, when it's a month of such heavy volatility due to macroeconomical factors. It's not too crazy, I think. Bitcoin's still suiting up quite nicely. Gary Gensler behind the scene, help him flip the switch. Huh? Real talk, John Deaton versus Gary Gensler. UFC rules, who wins? I mean, I'd say John Deaton based upon nothing. I mean, I'm not so sure how much of a beast Gary Gensler is. Maybe Gary Gensler takes his shirt off. You can see he's tatted up all the way to here, you know, with his big ass biceps. We've just never seen it before. You know, he's always hiding behind the suit and his little rat-like face. Oh, I can't say that. My opinion. Personal opinion, even. Not trying to insult him. I think he has some resemblance. I don't think me and Gensler will become friends at any point anyway. Then again, maybe, right? Maybe he's just one smart-ass businessman who would do anything to make his freaking dollar. He doesn't give a freaking living anything about people's lives. Maybe, and from some perspective, it's respectable. Just how much desire he has to become the top of the top. You know, from some perspective, you might just look at that desire and that motivation and be like, you know what, Gary? You're one dark you're one dark guy, but your drive, I guess I kind of respect that, you know, respect the hustle in it, maybe. I don't know. Deaton, U.S. Army vet, but maybe Gary Gensler, you know, we don't know anything about Gary. Maybe he's been trading secretly for the last 75 years. I'm not sure how old he is. I think 55 or so. Maybe 60, 65, 55, 65. How old is Gary Gensler, guys? Do you know? I don't think he's older than 65, right? Maybe 62. Not older than that, no, right? Trading insider behind the scene. That is also a difficult one. I mean, I honestly think that these guys that are insider trading, only the dumb ones get caught, I think, you know? And Nancy with Pelosi, I think, even though it's just allegation, right? I think even she just got a little bit too ballsy in all this. But the majority of inside traders never get caught, I think. Because I'm thinking, probably it's happening way more often than they're making it out to be. Scenario, right? Let's say I have a company, and I have 1,000 friends. Well, if I just don't tell the friends that are closest to me, who can monitor that, right? And if they just do it once, but with a whole lot of money, who can say that we're just lucky, so to speak, right? I'm just thinking about it. I'm like, if Coinbase right now, Brian Armstrong, CEO, I'm not sure if he's CEO anymore, I think so, whatever, co-founder of Coinbase, comes out and says, you know what? I have a coin in my head that I want to get listed. Let me tell a guy I knew from high school. Let me just tell him. Yeah, he's going to make freaking $700 million that day. Well, I mean, maybe he just bought himself a crypto investment and he liked that specific coin a lot. Who can know that he had the biggest connection to freaking Brian? If you know what I mean, right? It's, I think, only if they go for the closest family or if they do it time and time and time again. But I'm personally thinking with crypto, if they just invest a whole freaking bunch in one sketchy-ass altcoin that Coinbase is going to list soon, I honestly think they can easily get away with it, and which is why I keep saying I think it happens all the time, but this dumbass just got caught. Sean says, well, Google says he's 64. Okay. Bitcoin just announced they're using the XRP ledger for 3-second transactions, for purchases and topping off. Yeah, no, definitely not. But that's a nice one. Huh, but yeah, let's see again, XRP, huh? What a crazy day. It's coming back down a little bit. I'm so mesmerized though with the movement of today. I can't even believe we saw this. Sometimes life is funny, huh? Sometimes life can be very interesting. Today was a good day. And why would the pump stop? I mean, I don't know what caused it, but as long as Bitcoin continues on to be bullish, there's not really any reason for XRP to stop. And maybe I should put my camera a little bit lower. Yeah, honestly, as long as Bitcoin keeps doing good, what would stop an XRP? I don't know. Not so sure exactly. I'm so mesmerized by this. What a crazy movement. And I'm just laughing at you guys' face. Oh, sorry, the ignorance in me. Sorry, guys, I'm so sorry. I guess ignorance is bliss, huh? Tristan says, everything lined up, RSI and MACD was ready. I'm not sure if you talk about XRP or Bitcoin. For Bitcoin, yeah. For XRP, I don't personally think the RSI is the best of indicators for XRP on its own. Might work, but Bitcoin is really the best. I honestly think there's birds divergences everywhere. Yes, Legendary Sniper, there is. I actually was planning to talk about the bearish divergence on Bitcoin earlier, but I'm honestly thinking it might not really be useful anymore because we're seeing a drastic shift in price. We're up $800 today on Bitcoin, up about 3 cents on XRP today. Crazy. Isn't there a resistance for XRP at 41 cents? Let's check it out. So we've seen a lot of price action indeed at this exact level which we're facing right now, to be honest with you. So my computer, of course, is pretty slow. I'm not so sure why. It's a multi-$1,000 MacBook. Actually, almost $4,000 that this cost now. Why is it so slow then? I think because it gets hot and MacBook's thermal throttle thing is just garbage. Yeah, I guess you could certainly say that we've had a lot of price action at this 41 cent level, which you just referred to. Indeed. So right now, XRP just is retesting the, I guess, volatile spot of, I guess, the entirety of May, right? So May 11th to about June 11th. From that entire period, we've been trading around the 41 cent level. Right now, we're retesting that. And I guess it's because we broke through and there's not really too much resistance in its path here anymore. Somebody says all-time high today, guys. Not so excited about that. Don't know what I just read, but okay. Interesting. Very interesting. What is this? Sorry. What? Interesting. When Tether... You caught me off guard with that one. What? I'm seeing this guy chat already, some stuff. Like, what is this guy saying? Interesting. When Tether investigation? That's a good question. Honestly, Tether has been coming back too harsh with their rebuttals. So at a certain point in the past, right, anybody could have argued, okay, Tether is has a lot of commercial paper over in China, so we need to get really deep into their, you know. But ever since they've come out a dozen times saying, no, we don't have any commercial paper in China anymore or at all, it's kind of hard to make an investigation justify when they've stated their balance sheet, so to speak, and confirmed they don't have it. So it would only be if one party says, no, we don't trust your words, we don't trust the data that you showcase. But I'm not so sure exactly what party can investigate them, except for some U.S. government entity, right? But then even which one would it be that goes through it like that? Ben says, congrats on the profits today. I sold my margin to break even. All right, fair enough, fair enough. I mean, selling out, you know, or cashing out for your trade is not a negative thing, you know. It's not a bad thing to make money and cash out, so to speak. Very often people think about it like this, like, oh, I need to hold, hold the line, boys. I mean, if you want to be a team player, sure, but if you want to just look out for your profits and make money over the long term, I'm not so sure that unless you're a multi-billionaire trying to manipulate the market in some crazy way, that's going to work out for you too well. Just my own honest truth, I personally think the moment you make profit, think about the moment in which you're going to sell, or rather, before you actually make any profit, think about when you're going to cash out that profit. And I think that's honestly one of the most important rules when you're getting into trading anything at all, is know exactly what you're worth, in the sense that you don't just, oh, you know what, just made $1,000. Let's see what it's going to be like tomorrow. No, okay, that was worth $10,000 yesterday. I'm worth $11,000 today. I'm glad with this change in net worth, so to speak. Let me take that and start a new fresh day tomorrow. Something like that. Instead of just kind of going on the whim all the time. Marcus says, have you ever publicly revealed how much money you have invested into different cryptos? No, I don't think that's anybody's business at all. So I don't think I'd ever do that. Don't make sense to me. Maybe percentage thing, I've done that in the past. But I don't think that is anybody's business. But maybe it is. Maybe I just can't think of exactly why anybody should be entitled to that information. But yeah, no. No is the answer. Toronto in the house? Yeah. If Tether falls, USDT will be king. I honestly now hold more USDC than USDT. And the main reason for that is that I have held USDT for years before. And I thought, oh, you know what? All that Evergrande news from over in China, all that FUD, I don't like it too much. It's too scary for me. Let's go diversify. And at that point, I made it 1/3, 1/3, 1/3 with No, that was later. I made it half fees, so to speak. So half USDT, half USDC. And then later on, I turned it into like a thirds game. But that was just with new money that I've gotten, so to speak. So the USDT that I had, I never sold or never changed to USDC. It's just, I used to sometimes convert money to USDT. And now it's like, no, I'm just going to go for USDC afterwards. The only how do you say it? The only scenario in which I don't is sometimes over on Uniswap. If it's Polygon chain, I usually go for USDC. If it's Ethereum, I usually tend to go for USDT. I'm not so sure why. But at the end of the day, it's about a 1/3 split amongst 1/3 BUSD, 1/3 USDT, 1/3 USDC. And that's the same thing that I always told you guys about lending platforms, right? I said to you guys, if you're going to go for lending platforms like Celsius and all these other things, the Terra, whatever, always do it splitting up. So me, I took a very big loss on Terra going down. Very big. You guys will know about it. I didn't like that one. But it wasn't too bad because I did split up. And I told my family members as well, I'd be very, diversifying has one very big minus. And that is that there's a higher probability of at least one of the things in which you invested failing. And so when I diversified, one of the things I diversified into was Terra, right? And the other lending platform, so to speak. But I didn't have anything in Celsius or alike or Voyager or anything. I did have BlockFi, but I didn't have a significant amount in that. And I'm not so sure what's happening to BlockFi right now anyway. But I said as well, the negative thing is, the moment you diversify, you're exposing yourself to more risk of any other factor, because any one of these platforms can eventually go bankrupt or have some sort of trouble or some sort of problem. And I knew that going in. But the moment that it happened, it still kind of hit me hard. Not mentally too much, but more so in the pockets, because it was just really annoying that all of a sudden that liquid cash, which I had, and I thought I had, it was all of a sudden gone, that I wanted to use to buy the dip. And it could have bought a good amount of Bitcoin, really. You guys probably know how much money I lost, right? I did say it a couple times with that one, with the Terra debacle. And the point being, I think I should go to. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking about how I should phrase it, by the way. I'm still looking at Bitcoin on the side as well, because the moment that hits 25,000, I'm going to have a real big party in my own home, I guess. But the best way I think to phrase it is, I learned a very big lesson beforehand already when I got, not hacked, but Cryptopia went down, an exchange that had all my ETN on and all my Dogecoin on. The Dogecoin I had on there was huge. At that point, it was worth nothing, but afterwards, it turned out to be a huge amount of money that I lost. With that experience in mind, the Cryptopia exchange went down, I learned, okay, you know what? Even though diversification allows for more risk that one of them goes gone, let's say you have a bankroll of $1 million as a hypothetical, and you split it up to 5 platforms, there's a higher chance that you're going to lose $200,000, right? Which is a lot of money to lose if you have $1 million. But it's better than to have $1 million in one platform generating you yield and you're losing everything, regardless of the situation. The only negative that I can think of, and it taught me, the whole Terra situation, is yield platforms are not as good as some people make them out to be. Because there's this inherent risk of you losing everything that you have in there, or at least losing something because the platform has some sort of trouble. And because you have to give away your money to somebody else to take care of it. So let's say your yield is 20% a year. Let's say you have a bankroll of $100,000, new hypothetical. And you split it up to let's do 2 different platforms. So you do Crypto.com and Terra. You have $100,000, 50-50. So you getting yield on Crypto.com, at that point it was 10% a year, and right now it's I think only 3, but maybe even lower than that, maybe even only 1% a year. On Terra it was 20. Let's say it was 10% and 20%. If you earn 20% a year on your $50,000, it will be $10,000 a year. You need about 4.5 years to make sure that you could basically make the money from the second platform. If you lost then from one of the platforms, you need 4.5 years to recoup that. If you guys understand my drift. That was just because of diversification. If you understand my drift, like you're messing yourself up and the money you're never going to get back, or at least it's going to take years and years and years. And just yield platforms are kind of sucky, so to speak. Unless you're going for some really high yield, high risk, might be more worth it. If you're making 100% a year, you might actually be able to change something. If you're getting 6% a year and it goes gone, it's hard to make that money back, if you were diversified like 1-to-1. Whatever. Just my thoughts. Uphold better not go bankrupt. And what if it does? You should ask yourself, are you then fine? Are you then good in your shoes? Are you then going to cry in a little corner? If the answer is yes, we're going to cry in a little corner, be a little baby about it. Take your money off. It's as simple as that. I don't want to insult you, but it's a dumbass idea to have. But Uphold better not. Why would you have your money on Uphold? Why would you trust them with your money more than yourself? I don't get that. But it's not as if it's only people that are new to crypto or anything. I've had some of my friends that are in crypto for 5 years plus, which can be a long time depending on when you got in yourself. And still they come up to me and I tell them, let me give you a ledger, all right? Or let me buy you a ledger, or whatever. Get yourself a ledger. No, I'd rather not. I'd rather you let the exchange keep the money from me. I'm like, you dumbass piece of garbage. So you'd rather just them hold on to your money, hoping that you'll have it in a couple years from now. And they're like, I don't want to have the responsibility of holding the money for myself. You stupid ass piece of garbage. If that's really your mentality, I don't think crypto is really the thing for you. But that's my thought process, right? Holding money on exchanges is fine as long as it doesn't completely mess you up if something happens to that exchange. If it does, then you're doing it wrong. And don't ask me the question, will this or that exchange go bankrupt? You won't know until it's happened, to be honest with you. I've met so many founders of projects that promise you everything, but it can always go exactly the polar opposite of what they thought it would go. So that one is a little bit of a sticky one still, It's a difficult situation to ask. Tristan, you said check Twitter DMs. I'm checking, but I'm not sure if you send me something. I can see something, at least. I'm not so sure who you would be. Not sure. Okay, you guys are talking about CBDCs. Samson says, I got my XP on a ledger. I can sleep easy at night. That's a good way to go about it. RPM says, you don't lose money smashing a ledger, Tommy, but you see it was never on the smashed device. Yeah, that's true as well. The device is basically a key to get access to your money. Even if you break the device, nothing's going to happen. Your money's not gone all of a sudden. Ledger does no more than Exodus. To be honest, if you're a software wallet user, I think you're quite fine. Because with Exodus and with a lot of these other ones, like a MetaMask, for example, as long as you got access to your keys, it's fine. And with an exchange, aka the hot wallets on those, you're not going to get the keys. Let's say it like this. If you are able to receive an airdrop, regardless of needing anybody else's input, you're fine. If you need somebody to give you that airdrop or to grant it to you or be able to claim it for you, then you're not so safe. I think that's the one threshold. And guys, if you have something to say, you can always try to DM. It's not too bad, but I'm not really, I don't check them too often. So it's best to just leave a normal comment, I think, because I read every single one of those. But the reason I say that is because my DMs are dark, man. It honestly is pretty dark. It's just everybody wanting to claim money. That's everything. I swear, if you check, it's about 95. I'm going to say it's about 50. Nah, a little bit less than that. But in total, over all my socials, at least 50 people a day just saying, hey, give me money now. That's about it. That's what I get in the DMs. So I'm not really too much into that. Because you just have to scroll to find an actual message of somebody saying something. Except for demanding money. But I guess it's what you bring upon yourself. You know, I can't say I didn't ask for this, so. XLM should rally as well, but it's all about patience. How's XLM doing, actually? That's a good question. Garbage-ass computer. XLM USD. Let's check it out. XLM is, I guess it did okay. It didn't pump in the manner in which XRP did, I guess. Because XRP pumped about 10% in that little span. XLM went up about 4 or 5%. Okay. Yeah, but that leads me to really wonder exactly what's going on. I mean, Ethereum as well. Why is that one down even? Because we thought that Ethereum would lead the surge, basically. By the way, little fun fact. I think I might have broken my headset when XRP hit 40 cents. Because I have already tried to plug it back in. You guys can't see it. But the sound ain't the same anymore. Let me try to plug it back in again. Yeah, one ear, either one. I messed up, boys. So, I am... test. I'm pretty sure either this ear is broken now, or the cable is, okay, if I turn the cable around, one ear can work, but time for a new headset. Jason says, you're always breaking stuff. You get so excited. I don't actually break stuff too often, I don't think. Usually my stuff stays quite good. I think. Sasha says, remember guys, we're in a bear market and it will be bad. I think that's one of the keys to not forget. The bear market is not necessarily over. Even though you might be seeing some relief. As I stated, I think Bitcoin can easily go to $27,000, $28,000, but still not be out of this bear market because I still think we can actually come back down. That has a lot to do with the big recession that is quote-unquote looming though, right? If the US really goes into this heavy recession, or I guess the world goes into it, who's giving you the guarantees that Bitcoin is not going to just crash hard? I can't make those guarantees. By the way, guys, if you're watching this right now, you're enjoying these daily crypto streams or videos, I might actually go for daily streams if you guys enjoy it. Make sure you press that subscribe button, though, guys. I mean, why not? You don't have anything to lose. And if this is something you enjoy, make sure you go ahead and press that. That's all I got to say about it. What an exciting day it is. And I'm so happy that a couple hundred people join in and just say hi. That's amazing. You can't comprehend, I think. People can't really comprehend how joyful or how honoring it feels that some 100 people, in this case here, 300 people come and just say hi. It's mind-boggling, man. It's crazy. It really is. Evan says, just you need to do a moments compilation. I actually thought about hiring somebody for that stuff, but I don't think I have enough exciting things to actually make videos about. You still on holiday? So define holiday, right? I don't really consider anything that I do in terms of travel a holiday because I'll always be quote unquote working. But am I still abroad, so to speak? No. When am I going abroad again? In I think 5 days or so. I'll be going away again. Where? You'll see. You'll see. I actually have so many. I think this year even. I still am going to go to at least 25 or so countries in the next half a year. I'm watching from my hotel. I'm on a trip at the moment. Where are you at, Hunter? Where are you at, bro? I actually want to go to a couple different places in Africa this year as well. I want to see some places in South, I guess, South America and basically every continent, to be honest with you. Now I'm thinking about it. Every continent is going to be visited in the next 6 months. You're just partying in all those countries? No, I guess not. Some of the stuff is for crypto, some of the stuff is for fun. And also, I mean, I'm thinking like, what else am I gonna do? You know, why not just go to some different places and chill? Partying? I'm not. No, I don't. I wouldn't say partying. I would just say just you know living. I guess. I don't party that often. I guess it also comes with the territory to some degree, right? If you have the ability to do anything you want, and this is a really powerful and really strange thing. If you have the ability to do anything that you want, you focus a lot more on the things that you really, really want to do. And in that sense, when you have the ability to party every single day if you want to, right? If money's not a concern, if time's not a concern, if your health is not a concern, which it is always, you can't really get that out. Then will you party every day? Well, it depends. You know, what is your goal with that? What do you want to achieve with that? And I personally have different things that I really prioritize or like. Um, but I guess you could. You know, there's nothing holding me back except for the fact that I don't want to, and I don't think it's really particularly healthy. Yeah, it's the same thing with buying a Lamborghini or such. If we're looking back, you know, let's say a year or 10 ago, I really wanted some crazy expensive things. I really liked branded clothing and whatnot. How do you say it? Like designer clothing. But then when you have the ability to buy anything that you want, a designer piece of clothing, you can see this very much with Moon Carl, for example. A designer piece of clothing is like, well, I mean, if you can buy the H&M thing for $10 or the Gucci thing for $600, if it makes no difference, then well, why don't you go for the one that's specifically designed to be fashionable? You know, the other one's just a mass production. This one is a little bit more exclusive. It doesn't matter anyway. Which one are you going to pick? Well, the one where they treat you like a real queen or king, whatever. And I understand that. And the same thing goes for cars, I guess. If you can buy anything you want, and you're noticing, well, if you don't want to necessarily flex with a Lamborghini or a Ferrari or whatnot, or a McLaren, pick something. Then for some people, it's like, well, it doesn't matter which car I have, so let me just go for a quick one because I like to drive fast. With me, again, I don't really drive too much, so I've had cars. I sometimes have cars, and I might buy another car this year, but it's not really a big concern of mine. But you'll see. I must admit, if I do buy a car, it'll most likely be something pretty crazy. But honestly, I think that's also because of the friends that I am with. You know, if everybody has, let's say, $2 million worth of cars, it kind of feels like you're kind of pushed to go for something as well. When Lada? Yeah. I could pull up in a Lada, man. Don't worry about it. I could definitely do that. Let's go to a 1 hour chart for XRP. The 1 minute is not so interesting anymore. This is stellar, by the way. I'm thinking like, this is a pretty strange chart. Look at how things are forming, huh? Our baby XRP. Yeah, beautiful. What a beautiful day this was. And fun fact, you know, about the day. It's not even over. It's not even over this day. It's not even over. A beautiful day it was, and even more beautiful it can be rather soon. Buddha says it's called keeping up with the Joneses. I don't think so, actually. I don't consider this to be like look at your neighbor, see what he has, and try to compete, or try to be better, or try to keep up. It's more so the appeal of what do you want in your life, you know, and it's like, well, since it doesn't matter anyway, you know, if you buy the $100,000 car, the $600,000 car, or the $40,000 car, why not just buy the most beautiful thing you can think of? Since all the people that are in the exact same situation as you are kind of doing a similar thing. And you're noticing, okay, what should I do with the money? You try to maybe relatively think about it must be a proper investment, must be a proper idea. Because, you know, the car doesn't lose its value. It's not as if you're just thinking like, okay, he's got this, so I want to buy that too. He's got this, so I want to buy that too. because then you'd have to spend a couple. As I said before, you know, let's do a little fun fact. Crypto Jack. I'm not sure how much he has, but he has a Ferrari, I know. G63, I know. BMW. Is it an Audi or BMW? I think he has at least $500,000 in cars. Moon. I think at least $3.5 million in cars. Crypto, I think he sold his cars, but he had before at least $3 million. I think at least $2 million in cars as well. I think Moon even has more than that. Maybe even 3.5, maybe even $4 million in cars. Yeah, but you understand where I'm going with that. It's not about but I guess maybe I can agree with you. Cars lose value far too much. Don't see the point in flexing. Not at all, actually. If you're in the luxury car segment, it doesn't actually lose that much value at all. You can very often even sell your car for more. Depends what you go for. But a lot of the Lamborghinis, specifically in Dubai, they actually go for more later on. I don't know many Lamborghinis that have actually gone for less after the people that I know bought them. Overall, I think the last couple of years have been good for secondhand cars anyway. To be honest with you, I think most cars have gone up. A lot of them. Dusty, will you visit South Korea? I was planning to go in about a week or two, but I canceled, unfortunately. So yes, I will certainly visit South Korea. South Korea is really amazing for crypto, I feel. A lot of the people are very open-minded, and I really want to visit as soon as possible. And there was a blockchain event in Korea, I think in 2 weeks, but I canceled it, unfortunately. But I'll certainly be going to the next crypto event that I see in Korea, because I really want to explore that. I'm also really eager to visit Japan, but it's still closed, huh? But yeah, I don't want to keep you guys for too long here. I think we've covered everything that I wanted to cover. Right now, it's like just it kind of feels as if we're just doing pump watch or so, but nothing crazy is happening. I think, guys, if something crazy happens, I'll notify you guys again. But yeah, Kung Fu Tuber says getting one-of-ones and limited editions like Manny Kojbin, and you can enjoy them occasionally too. But yeah, we can think about it like that as well. He has a lot of cars, and I guess it adds to his image, no? You know, it might just be something to think about. What do you think about Filecoin? I have a good chunk of Filecoin. I like it. It's a good concept. Filecoin is pretty good. It wouldn't be my main hold ever, I don't think. But it's a good section. You know, it's a different section of crypto. I talked before about how you can sectionize, on TikTok I actually did it, sectionize your cryptos. And one of the areas that we talked about before included Filecoin. It's like the same thing as a Theta, for example. It's such a different sort of token or coin that it's something which I think is good. Think H4 will go to the top? I surely believe so. Gala, not so bullish on Gala right now, more so in a bull market times. I'm bullish on Gala. It's not really a coin I'd suggest going heavy into right now, but my opinion. Pi Network, I think, is garbage. All right, guys, that was it for today's little stream. I'll be back most likely later today with some videos. If you guys are enjoying this stuff, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll surely see you guys again in another one, all right? So thank you guys so much for stopping by, saying hi, and peace out, guys.